I just got Joe Esposito drunk. I actually did. Well, I met him in Chicago, and he was a judge, and I won, so he judged correctly. Just kidding. Just kidding. And we hung out there a little bit, and you know, it's really cool if somebody like Joe Esposito recognizes you again, you know. Actually, he didn't recognize me first of all, because I had the hair and everything on, and I said, "How you doing, Joe?" Looks at me like that. 20 minutes later, I had no hair on. He goes, "Hey, how you doing?" Like Superman and Clark Kent. I don't know where he could. And it was so. And I said, "Do you want a drink?" He says, "Hey, they haven't got anything good." It was like in Portage, Indiana, and he said, "There isn't anything good." I said, "What do you want to drink?" I said, "I'm going to go to the liquor store." He said, "Oh, I'll have," he said, "either some scotch or some red wine." So I got him some red wine, and on it said, "Fat bastard." I said, "There you go, Joe, that suits you." And there's pictures, I'll show you some pictures later if you ask me, and there's a picture of him like this and like this. And like everybody else says, it's really nice to know that Elvis is that human, not that Greek god, like Jeff said, that you're watching. And it's nice when you sit there and have a conversation with a guy like Joe Esposito, and you realise that they have the same views and the same outlook on life, and you realise, hold on a minute, Elvis could have been my friend. You know, so it's almost, it gets you that little bit closer. I came 8th in that competition in Portage, probably because I was a bit tipsy and I forgot the words, and you know. But it was the best contest that I've ever been to. Win or lose, you know, it's like, that was the best one I've ever been to, because it, you know, we just had so much fun. So there's my Joe Esposito story. You were there, right? I think that must be the same year. Don't look so sad, I know it's over, but life goes on, and this old world will keep on turning. Let's just be glad we had some time to spend together. There's no need to watch the bridges that we're burning. You ready, Mark? Lay your head upon my pillow, hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window. Make believe you love me one more time, for a good time. I was a bit late. I'll get along, I'll get along. That was a bit early. You'll find another, and I'll be here if you don't judge me. Never need me. Don't say a word about what? Tomorrow. 7th this time, yeah. There'll be time enough for sadness when you leave me. Everybody, lay your head upon my pillows. Hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window. She doesn't need any encouraging. Make believe you love me one more. That's why they wear all the sparkles across there. You see, look. For the good time, for the good time. Ooh. And be sure
That's how. How many conversations this week are going to start with? Well, we decided to have a drink. I met Anthony in Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
At a contest, and we were doing sound check, picking songs.
Yeah.
And I walked in and I saw him on stage, and there's several things that are great about. I always find with almost every ETA that I have some connect, like Mark Anthony had talked about. I'm not really sure what it is, but comedically, there's something between us that we just innately have. Travis and I go back. We both are victims of. Products of. Members of the national music business. Era and country music. We can talk the language there. And Ant and I, two different continents, right? And he got up and started singing. And like I said before, in my humble opinion, and since I'm always right, it's a fact. Ant and there's so many great singers there, but in my opinion, he's got the best voice in this business. And he's just one of those guys I love to hear sing. And he started singing, and one of my old buddies, Greg, was there. And I looked at him and I said, oh man, he and I are going to be buddies. And we started talking, and the first thing, introduced us, fancy a beer later, yeah, let's have a drink. And it was like instant, one of my best friends, man, and we just love you, man. So I want to introduce someone